What is going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a good day or night whenever you're watching this. Today we're going to be looking at WallStreetBets. As I'm sure most of you know, there's been some craziness lately with, first and foremost, Nvidia, but also Bitcoin. And I believe I've seen a couple other stories in the news about some stocks that have skyrocketed in very short periods of time, and I expect that we'll see them on here. But typical disclaimer before we get started that none of this is financial, legal, or tax advice. I'm not a licensed professional. This is just for entertainment, so do your own research, consult a professional before investing. Here we have some sort of meme that says that after Bill Gates befriended Warren Buffett, he began to diversify his portfolio and sold Microsoft shares. And they're saying that his fortune would be worth like 10x if he had not. I do believe that they became friends. This might be real. I have no idea. But that's kind of a fire photo. We have someone here who says it's finally over. And it looks like they're up $250,000 in the past month. Not sure what it is. Why is it over? With that said, I've made the decision to disable options trading forever and take my final bow. I mean, getting out while you're ahead, that's honestly a pretty solid strategy, but I feel like people who see these kinds of gains in very short periods of time, it's like addicting. Like they're gonna come back for it. It's like people who win big, hit the lotto, do well gambling. Like most of them, it becomes a recurring thing if they've won big before, because they think it's just a matter of luck. Or a numbers game or skill, or they're lucky or something like that. It is purely luck. Yeah, good for him. He can I don't know if that's life-changing money. I guess for some people it could be. You certainly can't retire or like quit your job or anything, but that could set you up for retirement basically. This looks like some BS. Ain't no way they got nightclub seats with bottle service at the Super Bowl. That's actually hilarious. I don't see why they wouldn't necessarily. 3K to 300K in a month. That's insane. Dell. What does he know about Dell? That's insane. I went from 3K to 60K on Square calls already posted, and then full ported into 75 Dell calls. Why? What the heck happened with Dell? What's the next move? I work for you now. That's good. Bro forgot to mention how he went from 1 mil to 3K in a week. Better hope you or your wife don't work for Dell. I mean, honestly, that's a crazy move. Photo of SPF, no way. This can't be real. I have no idea. 70K to $1.1 million in Nvidia. That is the come up of a lifetime. Net account value sitting at $1.139 February 16th calls. This is old. Cash out, put it in an index, and stop gambling. Congrats. No one's gonna listen. Except for that one guy with the 270K. Got laid off, dumped my entire severance and 401k into my first option play. I think VKTX is Viking Therapeutics. I think they have some sort of deal with Eli Lilly, but I could be wrong. That's a stupid move, though. You get laid off. You take your severance and your 401k, and you put like 350 grand in Viking Therapeutics. Are you serious? Oh, he had less than... He only had 35. When did he buy then? Something about these numbers ain't adding up. Oh, he has 2 accounts maybe. Okay. Yeah, I was looking. This number doesn't match this number, and yeah. Okay, that is actually insane. Then, if he went from 35k, I could maybe see gambling 35k. It'd be pretty dumb, but not as dumb as 350 grand. Yeah, and he's talking about his reason for holding. I'm sure it's something that's like GLP-1 related. 1.5k to 125k in a month. Man, everyone's just making money hand over fist here. Almost all Nvidia calls with the splash of Coinbase. This is bonkers. Congrats, F you. Congrats. Happy for you. Nice. That's an insane return. Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected a lot of this. $20 million. $20 million. This has to be fake. Jesus. Jesus, man. And he doesn't even have an iPhone. Wow. I'm sorry I got cut off. I knew that we were going to see a bunch of Nvidia stuff on here. I did not expect this. Reddit lists WallStreetBets as a risk factor for its IPO. Yeah, Reddit's like trying to IPO, and I don't know what it's really going to go for, and I think they're trying to offer some shares to some of their moderators or something, but they've had a relatively slow growth business aside from like the past couple quarters, so I think there's some uncertainty around whether or not it's like a actual change in the business or if they're just gotten lucky, you know. Bezos supposedly sells $2 billion of Amazon. This guy turned 10 grand into 990k. It's pretty impressive. ARM. Digital DWAC, I think, is Trump's SPAC, isn't it? And First Republic Bank of San Francisco. Okay. Interesting. I actually had the chance to buy ARM at IPO through my broker, and I did not, and that has turned out to be a very poor decision because it's up more than 2x since IPO, but did did not really expect this personally. Oh, he's got a whole story that he's telling here. Coin puts, DWAC calls, and then ARM puts. Interesting. Oh, he's got ARM puts. Yeah, if you guys didn't see my video on Nancy Pelosi's stock portfolio, you should look it up. It's funny, but it sounds like some people followed her into Palo Alto Networks, and it hasn't been going well. I do have it set to like top posts from the last month, so some of this stuff is a little outdated. Like some of this stuff that's that's hilarious. That's pre-Nvidia earnings. Here we have 150K turned into $3 million. Zero days till expiration options on what though? The NASDAQ. Interesting. I don't really understand what he did there, but no way this person saw the head of the Federal Reserve out. That can't be him. Robinhood has ruined my life. You lost 80. Alright, this makes me feel better now. We need more of these. No offense to these people, but losing 87 grand. I don't even know what kind of tomfoolery he's talking about here. More Nvidia earnings. Nvidia is now worth more than the GDP of every country but these 11. Nice. I actually haven't seen that much Apple Vision Pro stuff lately. This looks kind of cool though. I feel like trading with the Apple Vision Pro though is a high risk game. Like you just hit the wrong button and you like buy instead of sell or something. This guy made 35K in one day. Yeah, SMCI is another one that's ripped over the past year. Looks like it took a nosedive a couple weeks ago, but I think it's still up pretty big. But let me know if any of you guys are in Nvidia or any of these other stocks. But appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.